Answer is dedicated to helping empower the people of Nepal through education, primarily by providing educational sponsorships for low caste and poor students. Answer provides support for promising young students by matching each one with a sponsor who provides funding for tuition, books, and uniforms. The students and sponsors often form a long-lasting relationship. Hi, I'm Craig Nelson, a volunteer with Answer. One of the big strengths of the Answer program is a connection that develops between sponsors and their students in Nepal. You see, when you sponsor a student through Answer, we request that both the students and the sponsors engage in letter exchanges. And over the years, that exchange helps develop and cement relationships that go on for a long time. Recently, I was privileged to talk with one of our students, Asmi and a longtime sponsor of hers, Laurie. We got on a Zoom call together, and we thought you'd be interested to see a little bit about what transpired. What I'd like to do is try to get a little background on how each of you came to Answer, how your relationship developed, and what it has meant.
I learned about Answer through a very active and wonderful subgroup at our church that has been supporting Answer for I think almost from the beginning, maybe from the beginning. And they maybe twice a year would set up a booth with all sorts of wonderful photographs of kids in Nepal needing sponsors. And a really good friend of mine, Suzanne Tesaro, and I decided we would co-sponsor one. And we wanted a girl.
Do you remember, Asma, what your first exposure to Answer and this scholarship and what it meant?
I've been an Answer student since I was in grade 7. It was about 10 years ago, I think in year 2010. One of the Answers sir had come in my school for an interview. I was a little nervous that day because it was my first interview with Answers, and they had asked me what I wanted to be in future, and I replied them I wanted to be an entrepreneur. But now I am pursuing my engineering degree in 4-year engineering degree in Kathmandu University. So I'm grateful for Answer for having me. Thank you.
When you first got letters from your sponsor, what were you thinking? What did you imagine?
I was very new to exchanging letters. We used to go in Answer's office and Answer's office, and we replied Susan and Laurie letters. It was exciting because she had always explained me to her about family members, her pets, and it was very exciting. The best part was about her family members, her pets, and how her life is going on Seattle.
And Laurie?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the exchange of letters. It would be great if they could have even been more often, because it was only twice a year, I think, that we exchanged. And the photographs were great, and I was happy to send them. She always got photographs of my grandsons as they were growing, and pets, and just sharing a little bit about what our life is like here in Seattle. And then she would talk about what her day was like and her studies. And then we always really, really encouraged her to study hard, which she did, and she does.
For sponsors, sometimes it's hard to sit, and for kids too, it's hard to sit down and know what to write. What would you suggest that people include in their letters?
It's good to hear about their families and friends, about their how their lifestyle is going on. about the festivals they have celebrated, about the places they have visited. I would be happy to hear about that.
Well, let me go back. Laurie, you had said something about is this the first time you and Ashmi have connected voice to voice?
Yes,
Yes.
it's wonderful. Uh-huh. It is. It's really great to hear her voice and see. I mean, I've seen photographs, but it's very different when you talking to someone in person like this.
Yeah.
It's great. It's
Wow,
great.
that's grand.
I did want to mention that when Ashmi was finishing secondary school and wanted to go on, Earl at Answer was not at all sure how Answer could help her go to university because it's very expensive. And so Suzanne and I brought in a third person from our church, and the three of us are co-sponsoring Ashmi to finish university, and it feels so wonderful to see the potential and see where her life's going to go, and the difference that Answer has made in this wonderful person's potential in life is really. I'm just really glad to be a part of it. All three of us, Gail Knopfler, Suzanne Tesaro, and I are very happy to be a part of it. But yeah, I think that the Answer program is so worthwhile, and especially when you're sponsoring an elementary student, the expense for an American is really pretty minimal. I know it's not minimal at all in Nepal, but for an American, and so it's doable. And I think the more people that see what huge impact they're having by sponsoring these students, the better. So I'm really glad you're doing this video. It's great. Do you think you'll stay with Answer alumni and help kids who are growing up in Answer after you graduate?
Yeah, I have decided to sponsor one of the students through Answers after I have completed my master's, and I will start my job after.
Great. I just wanted to say that with both Ashmi and her sister being so successful and ambitious, it's really pretty wonderful. Your mother must be very proud because you guys are making it. It's really a great thing.
She's a single mother, and she has raised us too since I was born. She has been a single mother, and she is very supportive for me and my sister, and I think she is proud of us.
Yeah. It's been wonderful getting to hear your voice and see your face, so I'm very happy we did this.
And it's been lovely to meet you, Asmi.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.